you were doing television at a time when you're at the forefront of a lot of this, you know? I mean, there were a lot of people who the first time they saw, I mean, a Black person with their own show, and it's a late night show, which is, it's just unheard of. So you're the first person doing that, and the first is hard. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And you must have so many people that have come up to you over the years and have said like, no, I grew up watching you and I saw whatever, my values, what I liked reflected back at me. And that's massive.
Yeah, I get enough love in the streets that I never have to work again, man. And you forget. You forget. Somebody reminded me in Vegas, I go to see Bruno Mars. And the dude backstage says, I remember when you put him on. And I forget things like that. Bruno Mars was like an embryo. You know, I mean, you know, they were.
He was born on your show.
Yeah.
You delivered him.
Oh, he was performing and slipped in some placenta when he did this one.
But you know what? He made it look cool.
Oh yeah,
he slid all the way across the stage.
Yes, that Bruno. But you know, his dad and the people around him were kind of secretive about his actual age. But I think he was like 5. Mm-hmm. You know, and I still have people come up and say, dude, and the cool thing also is they're not always Black. Sometimes it's a white dude who's a lawyer who says, we used to stay in and watch you, then we'd go out on a Saturday night back east. You know?
Well, here's the thing you knew. You knew instinctively, you know, human beings can pick up on something that's real and authentic. Mm-hmm. And what you did know, because I can't pretend like, oh, this is my life reflected back at me watching, you know, Arsenio. What I could tell is something authentic and new is happening here. And that has nothing to do with race. That has nothing to do with, this is just someone who knows what he wants to do and has a vision and is expressing himself and bringing all these different people in. And it wasn't just, I mean, you know, you have people like Prince, you have all these incredible performers come on who weren't doing other shows, but Madonna is coming on. People that don't do these shows are showing up on
Robert De Niro.
Robert De Niro, that was his first talk show.
Yeah, I knew I could get him though, because I had a lot of Black women on the staff. You know.
Well, yes.
And I said, if he's gonna do a show, it's gonna be this show. I got a lot of sisters named Tukey on the staff. You know. And at the same time, while
I love Tukey. Hey, where's my Tukey? Where's Tukey?
At the same time, while this is going on, and I'm experiencing this life, I'm leaving the lot. You know, and there are other people on the lot like Ted Danson doing Cheers or Mary Hart doing Entertainment Tonight. I leave the lot one night and the guards ask if they can search my car because some instruments from my show, Stage 29, the posse, the band, some instruments have been stolen. And we're supposed to search all the cars leaving the lot tonight. And of course, that's when I become Black. You know, that's when I get too Black because
you were the host
of
the most successful show.
Right.
And
don't get me wrong, I'm sure Mike Douglas steals, you know, from time to time when he was here on Earth. But it was just, sometimes you're going through stuff and that's the straw that broke the camel's back in a moment. And I did things that I should not have done. But I was like, you're not searching my motherfucking car. Did you search Ted Danson's car? You're not searching my fucking car. Yeah. I'm a part owner in my show. And the instruments that were stolen, that's money out of my pocket, motherfucker. I don't steal my own shit. And they give me that shit free. If you want a E3 or a clavinet, you know how many bass guitars I have at home and Fenders we're sending you another jazz and a precision in the mail, you know. So it was just absurd. And me and this guy that I was rolling with, we break the gate. You know, the gate that goes up and down. Yeah. We broke that motherfucker off. Those are not very strong, those gates. They need You know,
I think everyone's on your side on this gate breaking thing.
But yeah, so I got in a lot of trouble for the problems at the gate that night. But I was just
you got it. That's insane.
Yeah, you know. But Lucy Sohaney called me the next day, and she's like, "Come over and let's talk about what happened at the gate last night." But I was pissed, and I didn't handle it right. And if a young comic asked me for advice, I'd say, you know, don't get into it with the guards and don't break the gate off if they say you can't leave.